Hey everybody, David here, and today I want to talk about Morbius. I'm not gonna sugarcoat this. Um, I thought this movie was okay. And I'm not gonna make this video with pictures and stuff like that like I usually do, because if the movie is gonna be lazy to me, I'm gonna be lazy to it. So this is what I think. I think the actors were all good. They all did their job. I thought Jared Leto was great as Morbius. I thought Matt Smith was great as Milo, who turns out to be the villain in this movie out of nowhere. And yeah, the supporting cast all did their job nicely. Unfortunately, the movie is a little bit of a mess story wise. It feels like some things might have changed. You probably heard this in a lot of other people's reviews, people that are probably better than me at doing reviews. I'm gonna admit that. Uh, I thought this movie was, for an example, Matt Smith plays the villain in this movie, but when you watch the first maybe hour of the film that he's in, he obviously doesn't show signs that he's a villain. And you can point to like Loki didn't really start off as a villain, but you can see that there was shades of something there, that something else was going on in Loki's mind. So when you rewatch the movie, you could see how Loki was probably already on the edge of turning into a villain. Well, with Matt Smith, it comes out of nowhere. He starts off as a supporting character to Jared Leto, his best friend since childhood, and then when he turns like halfway through the film, it comes out of nowhere and it really makes no sense in a lot of ways. I hope that's not spoiling it for you, because I think everybody knew Matt Smith was playing the villain in this movie. But yeah, when it happens, it's very messy. Um, I also feel that Jared Leto as Morbius, he did a really great job. But story wise, I felt this story was a little bit of been there, done that kind of situation. And by the end of it, I was like, yeah, you can still tell the difference when this is not a true Marvel movie and when it's a movie done by another studio, because they still haven't figured out what makes Marvel work and what makes a non-Marvel movie not work. So it falls into the same camp as Venom to me. Like, Venom is an okay film. I would say Venom maybe is a little bit more enjoyable because the Venom Eddie Brock interaction is a little bit more fun. This movie is okay. There were a couple of jokes, if you want to call them that, in the movie, but I'm gonna be honest, I didn't laugh at anything. Uh, I was amused by what was going on, but I wasn't like meh. To me, it was just meh. I would have been okay if I saw this on streaming, probably. Was it worth the $21 seeing this in IMAX? No. Uh, for me, anyways, maybe other people feel differently. Let's just put it this way. By the end of the movie, one person tried clapping, and the audience was just like, nah, we're not going there with this one. And what about the end credit scenes? You know, a lot of people are saying, oh, these are the worst end credit scenes of all time. The end credit scenes are very messy and really not that very well. I do have a feeling, without spoiling the end credit scenes, I do have a feeling this movie was originally supposed to be connected to the MCU. And at the last minute, someone decided, oh, we can't do that because No Way Home ended in a way that we weren't expecting. That we have to change our movie now. I have a feeling that was what the reason behind this was. They thought, oh yeah, the Venom verse is gonna collide with the MCU. Oh, but now we can't do that because the way No Way Home ended, they sent Eddie Brock back to his universe. Because the Venom references that you see in the trailers are still in this movie. The Spider-Man references, or connections, if you want to call it, are not in this movie. Now, some people might wonder, but wait, Michael Keaton was in the trailer. Yeah, and the way they handle Michael Keaton was terrible. because there are logic problems with the way they have him in this movie. So when you see this movie and you get what they're trying to set up at the end, but it was such in a lazy way that I was like, and in a very logic problem kind of way that maybe I have to do in a separate video. That it doesn't make sense at all, and why just because you want to set up something else down the road that you're eager to get to. I don't want to trash this movie too much because I don't feel it's right to trash people's work. I usually try to stay away from movies that I don't like, but I like this movie. I thought it was fine. I didn't love it. I would like, if I had to rate it, I would give it a 6 out of 10. But it was kind of a disappointment because I wanted this movie to be really good. Because I was impressed by the trailers, you know? I was, unlike other people out there that was quickly judging it before even seeing it. I still think you should see it before judging it because, I mean, that's how movies, you should always judge a movie. You should always see it for yourself because you don't know. You could disagree with people. Batman v Superman got a 26% on Rotten Tomatoes. I love that movie. I don't know why people hate Batman v Superman. I don't know why people hate Man of Steel. This one I can see a little bit more why people would be hard on it. But I still wouldn't say it's a terrible movie. I would like put it there with Venom. I think if you like Venom, you'll probably enjoy this movie. But I would say it's a little bit lower than Venom also. But it's not like down at the bottom with movies like Catwoman or Elektra or the 2015 Fantastic Four movie. Or did I say Catwoman already? Yeah, it's not down there with it. I would say it's better than Batman and Robin, maybe better than Batman Forever. So it's like more in the middle-ish with all the superhero movies we have out there. It's more in the middle-ish. Like, I don't think this is offensive to anybody. But if you don't see it, I would say you're not missing anything spectacular. So there you go. It's your choice. Now you have my opinion. Hopefully this helps. And yeah, go out and see for yourself if this movie is yours. So guys, I'm going to say please like this video, subscribe to my channel if you haven't already, and I guess that's it. So until next time, everybody, take care.